going on? This is Brian with Hunt for the Journey. Today, we are going to do the unboxing of the CUDDELINK system. We got the K5789 wireless camera, and we got the J1415 series camera. And we're going to start with these ones first, and then we'll go to the wireless one. Camera, got antennas, straps, mounting brackets. So to get to the battery compartment, there's a little screw on the back side. That you have to loosen in order for this to flip out. And then you got your battery compartment. That's kind of weird. And then on the front side, you just got a little flap right here that you just pull out, and then there's main screen. And then you got your SD card slot down here. So we're gonna put some batteries in this, and then guys, show you guys what the menu looks like on these. Alright guys, so here's the menu for the CUDDELINK J1415 cameras. There was some manuals that came with it as well. I'm not going to look at those. I'm just going to see how user-friendly this camera is. So it looks like if you push up, it engages everything. If I wanted to go to the 08 for the time, I'd click this mode button and it would go. And if I click it again, it would take me to the date there, and that's basically it for this clock, the date. To get to the next menu right there, I'd click this mode button. This is only if I was gonna link it. Right now I'm not going to, so I'm gonna go over to this and then hit I think it's more, and you go to the CL menu, and this is where you hit the up button. And you got to do it again to confirm. And then in here you can choose if you want it to be remote. I think there's repeater, off, or you can set it as your home camera as well. But these ones are going to be remote, and then my wireless camera will be the home camera. So all these, I got 13 or 12 of the J1415 models. And one of the wireless ones. So all these cameras will link to this one wireless camera. And then that, just confirm this remote. Good. Then location. The wireless camera will be set as probably 1, and then each camera that I set thereafter will be, this one will probably be 2, next one 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 13. So this I'm just gonna leave for right now. I'm not gonna change this. I'll change it later. And then if we click more again, here's your channel. This is the most important part of these cameras, is whatever channel you select on here, it's got to match on all of these cameras. That's how they talk to each other. If one's off, then you're not going to receive the pictures off that one camera. All these have to be set on the same channel. I'm just going to leave it on 1 for now. I will change it later. I'm just going through these menus. There's a delay. You can see. Let's see what's in here. 5 second, 10 second, 15, 30, 45, 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 4, 5, 10, 15, 30, all the way up to a 1 hour delay. So count, I'm not going to worry about that. Your level, once I set this wireless one up, all these cameras will link to that one camera, and this right here will give me a level connected to my wireless camera. So as I start walking away from my main wireless camera, this level will start going down. You can see it says 2 weak. These cameras need to be about at 20. Once I start setting these out, I'll try to do a video on showing you guys that process. It's kind of hard to do it when I don't have all these cameras hooked up, so I'm just going to leave that for now. Just trying to show you guys the menus. You can have your camera ID, you can label it whatever you want. There's your IR modes, field, close, far. So here you can change your resolution of your pictures. Your lapse, again, you can change that too. Stats, these cameras will send you a report on your battery level as they transmit images to your home camera. So you can kind of have an idea of what your battery levels out in the field, so you know when you might have to change your batteries. And that's about it. There's different settings in here. To arm it, you just go there, wait for it to do it. Obviously I don't have an SD in it right now, so not gonna worry about it. And then turn it off, you'd go to off and just hit this up button to confirm. And that's it. Alright guys, so here's the wireless camera. This is the K5789 model. You can see the reason I went with this CUDDELINK system is I can connect those other 12 cameras all to this one for just on one cellular plan. Now this wireless camera is pretty big. It is as you can see, this is a pretty beefy camera. It's wow, that thing's huge. And then here's the antennas for it. Most manufacturers for wireless cameras don't have the 2 antennas sticking out of the camera. That's why sometimes you don't get the best reception with your wireless cameras. Most of them do have 2 of them, but usually only one is exposed, and they usually bury the other one inside the camera, so therefore it's your other antenna that you have is not doing you any good. It's reception's terrible with it. So this one is strictly to communicate with these other cameras. So it's going to be a little bit bigger, but you can kind of see it here. I'll screw these in. These cameras, this one's through Verizon. From what I've heard is that people actually get better reception with these than they actually do on their own cell phone. So I'm hoping I can get this into some really secluded places, get really remote with these. But you can kind of see how big this thing is. So just to compare, you can see the size. As tall as this box. This box has 4 cameras in it. And they don't make a lockbox for this one yet. I did hear that they will be coming out with one towards the end of the year. So I'm just gonna have to hope nobody steals it. This one will probably be up in a tree, out of line of sight, just to keep it up out of the way for people not to see it. it's going to be hard not to see this thing. It's pretty big. So I'm gonna, it's kind of the same deal with the flip open contraption. You got your SD slot on the bottom. Feels like it's got better weather sealing on this particular one. And then you got the same screw on the backside here, so we're gonna have to undo that. This wireless one takes D batteries. The J models, they take 12 AA's. I'm gonna put some batteries in this, and then we'll show you what the menu looks like. Alright guys, so here's the menu for the wireless camera. Same thing, there's your time, your date, and then you can test it as well. Your commands, this is a little bit different than the other ones because this is the cellular camera, but if you click on mode, it says clear link menu. So this camera, you can run it just by itself, or you can run it in the CUDDELINK system. So there's two different, there's the link menu and then there's the cell menu. So confirm, and then you'll see the CC mode. CC refers to the CUDDELINK cell. So there's different, we'll go to, see there's CC size. So you can select your different image size, small, 1, 5. These will be the images that gets transferred to your email address. So there's that. CC rate, different menu. Let's see what we got here. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 6, 8, 12. So however often you want them sent to you, you can change in here. This early in the season, I'm probably just going to run 12 hours to save battery life. And then CC test, CC ID, CC clear. You can clear the images on the camera with that menu. Cam ID, aspect full, zone, IR mode. Again, same as the J models. Image size. This will be the images that are taken directly onto the camera itself. So if a deer walks in front of this camera, I can change it from either 5 megapixels or 20. But the images that get sent from the J models to this one will be in 5 megapixels. Lapse, again, you can change that. Stat, same, it'll give you battery port as they send you images. Firmware updates, you can load it. And that's about all that's to it. There's some more settings. Same as the J model. I'm not really going to go through these. So you can arm it and then obviously turn off. I'm just going to turn it off. And that's it. Well guys, so that basically wraps up the unboxing of these cameras. We're probably going to set these out tomorrow. Since we got 13 of them set out, it's going to take most of the day, I would assume, since we're going to be so remote, walking back into most of these areas. If you guys found this video useful or have any other questions on these, feel free to comment below. Also like and subscribe. We'll have more videos following up with these, see how the battery life is doing. We'll go over all that stuff once we actually start using these, but as of right now, I'm pretty impressed with these things. They're obviously this wireless camera. This thing is pretty huge. I mean, that's the only downfall to this thing. I mean, it's just huge. That's all it's doing. But other than that, I think for what we're gonna use them for, they're gonna work phenomenal. These are gonna be spread out on public land where we've had quite a bit of luck over the past couple seasons. So we're gonna hopefully get these out and see what we can chase this fall. So stay tuned for more videos.